What's up guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg with a quick look at the Nexus 4 wireless charger, which is now available in the Google Play Store for $59.99, and I'll leave a link in the description below. But as you know, the Nexus 4 uses wireless charging or inductive charging through the back of the panel. So we have a nice glass back panel for the Nexus 4, which is radio transparent, so it allows that inductive charging technology to work through it. But of course you can continue to charge it with the micro USB ports, but if you don't want to fiddle with connecting your USB port to charge your phone all the time, this is kind of a nice option. So basically all you have to do is place your phone on the orb, holds it up at a nice angle for viewing, and you can take it on and off pretty elegantly and easily. So I really like the idea here. I like the execution in this, in what Nexus or what LG has done with this specific design. Now this is using the wireless Qi or QI standard, which is what a lot of other mobile phones are using, including the Nokia 920. So let's go ahead and take a look around to see what we get. Alright, so inside we have a little tab here to pull out. So here is our literature here, limited warranty. We have our Nexus 4 charger right here, the orb, sitting in a little tray here. We'll set that aside for just a minute. So of course we have our USB wall adapter, which is with lots of plastics. We'll peel it off and take a look. So there we go, we have the LG branding and that glossy black plastic. And of course we have our micro USB cable. And of course we have our quick start guide, which shows us the basics, and I'll demonstrate exactly how this works. So let's go ahead and take a look at the orb. All right, so let's go ahead and peel the plastic off here. So we get a little tab along the side, peels right off. So there we go. On the back we'll find a little footrest here, which is rubber coated. You can see it's actually picking up lint already. On the back you see the USB connector for connecting the power source. Now the wireless charging orb actually uses a sort of a sticky surface in order to adhere to the device instead of magnets or anything like that. So this allows it to hold onto the device to prop it up at a certain angle. So it's got this nice sticky surface, kind of acts like a suction cup. So when you place your phone onto it, you can see it starts charging here. The Nexus doesn't actually announce that it's charging, it just shows you. There you go, see it's charging 87%, and you can hold it in, or you can place it in any orientation, landscape. You can see it's not touching the surface at all, it's just holding on, and it holds on pretty well. So if you lift it up, you can see it's sticking to it pretty well. Not perfectly, of course, but we'll hold on to it just enough so you can take it on and off without taking the whole charger with you. Now, of course, this also works just fine with the bumper case on the Nexus 4. So if we just place it along the surface here, it does charge just fine. Hangs on pretty well as well, even though the bumper case actually overlaps the surface of the charger. So it still works with the official bumper case sold by Google. Now, as I mentioned, this is compatible with wireless Qi devices like the Nokia 920. So all you have to do is place your 920 here, and it will charge it just like the Nexus 4. Even though it also holds on to it pretty well, even though it's got that curved back panel with that matte plastic, it still sticks to it pretty nicely. The great thing about the Nexus 4 charger is that because it uses USB, you can also use a USB port on your computer as the power source. So right now I've connected to my MacBook Air, connect my Nexus 4, and it charges it for me. So it works about the same. Not all wireless Qi devices use USB for charging. Some of them require you to connect it directly to a power outlet. So I think that's pretty nice. So in conclusion, I'm definitely impressed by the functionality and design of the charger. It props up your phone at a nice angle. And of course, you don't have to fiddle with connecting that micro USB cable, which since can only be inserted one way, can be kind of a nuisance, especially in the dark. So all you have to do is toss this on your charging orb, and you're good to go. So that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.